Hello and welcome once again to the Thrifty Collector. Been a little while since I've done a video. I do have some footage that I'm trying to learn how to edit of a car show that we went to. But I wanted to go ahead and show off some of these two Jose Canseco rookie cards that I got signed during a private auction. In my personal opinion, if they let Bonds in, McGuire in, Clemens in, they definitely need to let Jose in. He's got the numbers, he's got the credentials. Yeah, he was a little bit of a bonehead, but there are a lot of boneheads in the Baseball Hall of Fame. So, and just to bring up also the passing of Pete Rose, who should also be in the Hall of Fame. Maybe you can put an asterisk by his name, kind of like they did with Roger Maris when he hit 61 home runs, which was, if you're not old enough to know that, when Maris beat Ruth's home run record, they actually put an asterisk to it because Maris had a 162 game schedule, and I believe Babe Ruth had 154. So they just had to let everybody know that Maris had a couple extra days. So my opinion, Jose should definitely be in the Hall of Fame. First 30-30 guy, 400 and some home runs, Rookie of the Year, MVP, and all of that. But let's get back to the fun start and talk about this card. This is the 1986 Topps Traded. Now, when Jose first came out, there was a bit of a buzz about him, and his most popular card is the 86 Don Ross. And if you weren't around then, Don Ross that year in 86 was kind of interesting because a pack of cards for Topps, Fleer, and Don Ross over the years was in the early mid 80s was about 50 cents. The 86 Don Ross was the premium, and I remember actually having to pay 69 cents a pack instead of 50 cents a pack for the Topps and the Fleer. Well, so that's kind of one of the reasons why everybody does love that Don Ross Jose Canseco rookie card. They're not rare, the 86 Don Ross, but it's kind of like the 89 Upper Deck Ken Griffey Jr., where that card I've seen raw as high as $70. And that's his rookie card, the 89. But you can buy a John Smoltz or a Randy Johnson. And if you look at Randy Johnson's stats, they're just amazing for about $2. So why is one 70, one's $2? They didn't make any less Ken Griffey Jr. rookie cards as they did John Smoltz and Randy Johnson. It's just that was the more popular card. And I truly honestly believe that there is somebody that has probably thousands of them somewhere in their collection. So this being the 86 Topps Traded, now he wasn't in a regular Topps card that year, so this was his only Topps card that came out that year. And now there are some of those cards where, you know, they kind of came out and they were part of a set, a small set like Rookie Stars or Future Watch, stuff like that. Fleer was real big in 86 about that. I know for a fact he was probably had about 5 different Fleer rookie cards in 86. But as far as I know, this is the only Topps, and it was part of the traded set. And one of the way that you know that it's a traded card is the back. The back kind of has a little bit more brightness to it than the regular Topps cards. So I did get these done. Jose's autograph is still dirt cheap. I think I paid maybe $12 for each one of these cards to be signed, when if you look at guys like McGuire, who's I believe is up to $99, Randy Johnson I want to say is about $129, you know, surefire Hall of Famers. But also with Canseco, he's kind of got that blacklisted thing because he exposed baseball, and a lot of people say, oh, he was a doper. Well, he exposed all the other dopers, so he really did do baseball a big service by writing that book, Juiced, and letting everybody know, saying, hey, some of these guys are getting a little bit of help. Look at the size of their foreheads from 5 years ago, and you can kind of see, oh, okay, maybe there was something helping. Unless they were just taking something that, you know, basically doubled the size of their foreheads. But so I've got that one, and then also the 86. And I believe now I have all of the regular cards signed by Jose that are his rookie cards. The Topps Traded, the Fleer Update, and the Don Ross. There was also, Fleer also made a mini rookie card, a different picture of that. And like I said, Fleer, I believe there's about 5 different Jose Canseco rookie cards of that year. So if you're going to get a chance and you want to pick up a potential Hall of Famer, a guy that really should be in the Hall of Fame, Jose Canseco, and still only pay about max $15 to get signed, this is definitely the card that you want to get signed, or the Don Ross. If you can pick those up, remember when you could still pick those up about $5-6. Now they're starting to get up there. They're starting to get a little bit more popular, like a lot of that stuff from the 80s and 90s. People are looking for the rare cards, which, like, going back to my original point, I don't know if the 86 Don Ross is rarer than the 86 Fleer, but like I said, it was an extra 19 cents a pack. And back when you were a kid and back in the mid 80s, you couldn't buy 2 packs of cards for $1 anymore. Now you needed $1.50 to buy 2 packs of cards. So, but they were just as good, and I enjoyed them. So I hope you enjoyed this. And like I said, I'm going to start editing some videos I took at a car show. I'm also going to be driving a Cybertruck that somebody that bought something from me, and I had to help him a lot with the purchase of it because of a language barrier. And somehow I became an interpreter, but I don't speak his language. So really interesting, but he's a great guy. He bought the dream vehicle he worked his whole life for, so we'll be checking that out on Sunday. So I hope everybody enjoyed this. Stay thrifty as always, and I hope the people in North and South Carolina do get the assistance that they need, and we take care of them. Take care. Have a great day.